In a recession, there are two types of people: people who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic, and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
What's good, my peoples? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy, Sheldon Shirley. No, again, it's not Guest James, it's not Nicholas Bagwandine. It's your boy, Sheldon Shirley, straight out of JA. All right, so we definitely want to thank you all for being on this morning. This morning here in JA, afternoon for y'all in T and B. All right. So I want you to keep something in mind before we jump into our presentation this morning, this afternoon. All right. Got to tell you about our event we got coming up on December the 12th. All right. Tis the season to go cashless. All right. So you can see we have some Bitcoin given away. We have contracts given away. We just want you to enjoy the season the right way. All right. Come along, come get on the call, understand what changes are being made around us, how the world is shifting from one phase to another, and we don't want you to be left behind. So please make some time to come on this call on the 12th of the 12th. I promise you, you won't regret it. All right, we got some good speakers coming on to educate us, and we don't want you to miss out. Plus, there are giveaways. There's giveaways. All right, it gets no better than that. All right, it's the season to go cashless, so don't miss it. All right, with that being said, again, let me welcome you all to our Cashfx group presentation when we break this opportunity down for you so that you can know how you can have an additional source of income and make yourself to be in a good position to be financially stable. So, all right, so sit back with me as we go through this presentation and educate you so that you can make an informed decision. All right, let's get cracking. So before we get started, I want you to keep some things in mind. First and foremost, there are no referrals needed. All right, no referrals needed. Need to understand that because this is not one of those systems where you need new people to stay afloat. So keep that in mind. Secondly, I want you to also understand that there are no monthly fees, no subscriptions, one-time contract purchase, and you're good to go from there on out. Keep that in mind as well. And also, there are no mandatory meetings. These meetings are just for those who need to be informed about the opportunity. So we have these Mondays through Fridays, and also we have a different one on Saturday with your boy. All right. So keep that in mind as well. And the best for last, let the pros trade for you. Yes, we are involved in the Forex market, but you have no trading to do. Guess what? The pros do that for you. And of course, that's awesome. So with those things in mind, let me show you how success in the Forex market is literally a few clicks away. Buckle up. Let's go for a ride. Let me introduce you to two trending industries that we are involved in. The Cashfx group is involved in what we call e-learning. So we all know that persons are, going online to learn a lot, even before the pandemic. Well, this opportunity provides that as well. So e-learning, anything you want to learn, basically you can learn it online once you have internet access. So Cashfx group has sought to help you to learn a little about trading online through this platform. That's awesome, right? Yes, it is. But also, we're talking about e-earning. So we got e-learning, e-earning. So we know about the stock exchange, we know about the equities market, we know about the futures market. But let me tell you about the Forex market. It stands above them all. $5.3 trillion a day recession proof. And come on, gets no better than that. Get no better than that. It's one of the most liquid markets there is. So Cashfx Group is just trying to get you to get your piece of the pie. A regular man like myself and you, let's capitalize on this great opportunity. That's what we're all about. Let's talk some more about Cashfx Group. One thing I must say is that they have awesome core values. We talk about transparency. honesty, and respect, this is a company for you. They care about their members, they listen to their members, and they do everything possible to ensure that we can be most successful. So we need to understand that particular aspect. Yeah, definitely. Also, what we have happening is that we put we get ourselves in a position to be successful in the forex space through their proprietary trading for us on our behalf. So again, that's just profit on top of profits for us. That's good news. A company that cares about its customers and put them in a winning position. Come on, man. So that's definitely what it is. So whether you're having the pros trade for you or you wanting to learn this opportunity for yourself, it all happens in this one platform. So let's keep that in mind. Yeah, definitely. So let's talk some more about them. So with all of that being said, they're the ones who hire the necessary professionals so that the company can be most successful. So you name whatever professionals are needed for this company to operate at optimum level. Well, we're talking about the network marketing professionals, we're talking about the financial market professionals, we're talking about persons who are highly trained in the educational arena, or we're talking about project management. All the things that are needed for us to be successful, the company went out and got, because no one person knows everything. So get the various experts, put them together, and you have a well-oiled machine. And that machine right now is what we're calling the Cashfx group. So who would have put this together? Well, let's talk about these two individuals, Oscar Lopez and Edwin Abad. Oscar Lopez, of course, is a successful entrepreneur. He's been in the industry of network marketing. He's been in the crypto space. He's had success in all these areas. And then we talk about Edwin Abad, who is the Forex guru, 25-year experience. This man loves the Forex market. So when you put these two together, they're both people person, and they've both been in this space and decided that let's create something that that is successful, that is not susceptible to all of these ventures that we've been a part of. We're not seeing exactly what we want to see. So let's create it ourselves. So they came together, both out of their own pockets in tune of $7 million. And that's how they got the Cashfx group started. And they've been going strong for 2 years. So keep that in mind. So this is not a fly-by-night company. This is a legit company. As a matter of fact, they are a registered company in Panama City. And it's just the other day, September the 25th, we had a ribbon cutting ceremony for our headquarters over there. And I just want to give you a quick tour for a minute. All right. So let's look at how beautiful this place is. Sweet. They're giving me some good office vibes, some good office ideas for myself. All right, so with all of that being said, let's get into how we become a part of Cashfx Group. Well, there are 15 contracts divided in 3 different categories. The first of which is what we call the elemental plan. The elemental plan goes from $300 all the way to $3,000. So all the figures I'll be quoting from here on out are going to be US figures. So here you get the basic knowledge of the Forex market. So again, you're learning as you're earning, but this is optional. All right, but just in case you want to learn, well, this platform provides it for you. The next package is called the advanced plans. And this goes from 5,000 all the way to 20,000. And you get a little bit more advanced knowledge here. All right, plotting trend lines and support and resistance and all that good stuff so that you can be successful in your trading. Cool. And then we have the Supreme plan. This one goes from 30,000 all the way to $100,000 contract. That is what we call our gold standard. That's our highest contract. And here you will get all the necessary, by this time you have all the necessary knowledge for you to put it to work and become a successful trader for yourself, if that's your desire. So right there, you have a skill that is long lasting. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. So you can purchase any one of these contracts, anyone you can afford, you purchase that and you get started. So the next question you should be asking is, well, how do I earn? What are the rewards from purchasing one of these contracts? Let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is bear capital. You purchase a contract, you're automatically a bear participant. That is passive participation through the purchase of your contract. And this contract, of course, goes to 2x. So what happens here is you purchase your contract and then you just start earning on a weekly basis every Saturday. Clockwork, after 72 hours or 3 days, boom, traders start trading for you. You start making profits. It's that simple. However, if you think that's a little bit too slow, you want to go a little bit faster, you want to be a little bit more aggressive, well, we have what is called bull capital. Now, bull capital is when you refer at least one person into the company and they sign up, and then you start participating in our referral program and you receive bonuses. So you can see we're talking about fast start bonuses, unilevel bonuses, matching matrix bonuses, and it goes on and on. So you get to enjoy all of that. And again, this particular section goes 2x as well, or 2 times your contract value. So as you continue to share, of course, you're going to earn points, and these points will allow you to rank up in level. So you start at one level, you keep sharing it, you earn points, you progress in the company. That's nice, yeah? So you get compensated for your efforts. And that's good to know. That's definitely good to know. So let me take some time to break down the packages for you. So we're going to use a $1,000 contract for an example, and we're going to break it down so you understand exactly what you get yourself into as you purchase a contract. So you purchase a $1,000 contract. Let's talk about bear capital first. 70% of that goes to your trading account. So that's $700 off your $1,000. And this trading account is into a broker. So we have a registered company and we have a regulated broker. And by law, the broker, that is brokers that are regulated, they have to insure your money. So your 70% is insured. So peradventure, anything should happen, that comes right back to you. So even though it is 70% of your contract that is being traded, the promise of the company is to still take you to 2,000. All right, 200%. That offer still stands. So let's talk about the other aspect of it, bull capital. So the bull capital, the remaining 30%, goes to your academy product. So that's what we're looking at just now, the start and the intermediate and the supreme, right? So here, the $300 goes to your academy product, and from this, the person who would have shared the opportunity with you benefit from the bonus. So 50% of that $300 goes directly to the person who invited you, and the other 50% goes to the persons who are above them. So that's what we call a unilevel bonus. So the person who brought you in has a fast start bonus of $150, and they also get a portion of that unilevel bonus, which is another 10%. So as you see the various earning potentials from this one opportunity, yeah? Of course, and this also goes to 200%. So with that one purchase, you have an opportunity to grow to 400%. That's awesome. That's an amazing opportunity. So let's talk about your options. When you are participating as a bear capital participant, what happens when your contract goes to 2,000? There are 2 options here. We're going to talk about 3 options, but there are 2 options when you allow your contract to go 2x. First one is you withdraw your money. 20% comes out as a withdrawal fee, and that's the only fee that you pay in Cashfx. So we'll talk about that some more later on. So don't be too alarmed. You have $1,600 remaining. You can walk away. Got back your $1,000, you got $600 profit. You're good to go. Option number 1, right? So option number 2, same thing. You withdraw your money. The 20% withdrawal fee comes out. You still have $1,600. You pocket $600, repurchase your contract with $1,000, and you get that ball rolling again. But there is a third option. Don't allow your contract to go 2x, but upgrade your contract as soon as you have enough in your balance and you are now partaking in what we call compound. All right, we're now compounding our money. You've heard about compounding interest. Well, this platform provides a way that you can benefit from that. It was a great Einstein who says, you know, compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. All right, he who knows it benefits from it, and who doesn't know about it pays it. So keep that in mind. So let me show you what it looks like when you start compounding your interest. So this is what we call our roadmap from 300 to 100,000. So you start with the smallest contract, and we're making our way up to 100,000 contract, which is our largest contract. Right now, all this is based on a 5% per week estimate, because that's what we've been seeing consistently. So you purchase a $300 contract, 70% of that is traded for you, which is $210. Within a 24-week period, you would now have $250 in your balance because of a $10.50 return per week. So with that, now you are able to upgrade to the 500 contract. All that happens is that because upgrade is still considered withdrawal, so $50 comes out, that's a 20%. $200 goes onto your 300, and you now upgrade to the 500 contract. The same thing happens when you're at the 500. The specified time passes, and then your balance gets to the amount of $625. 125 comes up because that's your 20%, and then the 500 goes on your 500 contract, and then you upgrade to the $1,000 contract, and it goes on and on and on. However, let me stop to say here that if you start at a $300 contract, because of the percentage carryover and the commitment of the company, then you would have already earned a portion of your 200%. So when you upgrade your contract, it doesn't start at 0 again. Percentages are carried over, albeit at a lesser amount. So keep that in mind. So with that being said, you may have to renew your 500 contract. So let it go 2x and renew it, and then you go straight up the road. All right. So in that 5 to 7 year period, you can make your way all the way to the $100,000 contract. And this is all passive. So keep that in mind. This is participating passively. So just allowing your returns to come in on a weekly basis. All right. So if you do that, then within 5 to 7 years, boom, you're good to go. So let's keep that in mind. So let's talk about that 20% I mentioned earlier. In the force matrix 3x10 system, what happens here is that we witness what we call spillovers. So when you join the company, you fall into the matrix. You don't have a choice. You get placed into the matrix. That's why it's called a force matrix. You get placed in the matrix. Either you go on a level and fill out 3, which goes 10 levels deep, or you go under someone and they fill out 3 levels again. So that's how it works. So you go from 3 to 9, 27 to 81, and so on and so on, right? So that fills out the matrix. So what happens here, how it works is that 20% that we spoke about, it comes here. So if someone falls under you and that person should make a withdrawal, 20% comes here and it goes up. All right. So from it filters up, and then everybody now gets a percentage of that withdrawal fee. So the 20% does not go to the company, it goes to the members of the company. And this is one of the sustaining ways, this is one of the ways rather that a company sustains the system. So that's wonderful to know. So it's also good to understand that it is designed for you to withdraw your money, whether it be for a liquidation or whether it be for an upgrade people have to withdraw. So that's another way to earn. And the good thing about this, you don't have to be participating in Bull Capital to earn this bonus. As a bear participant, you earn this bonus automatically. And that's good to know. So let's talk about the Bull Capital persons now and how they earn their bonuses, or one particular bonus, which is the uni-level bonus. So you come into the company, you sign up, you are automatically granted access to what we call 4 levels deep on your uni level. What that means is that if you share the opportunity with others, you earn bonuses 4 levels deep. So let me give you an example. If I invite you and you join, then you're on my level 1. I earn fast start bonus, and I also earn uni level bonus, because as soon as I share it with someone and they join, then I would have started building my uni level team, right? So what happens is that when you now invite someone else and they join, they're on my level 2, but they're on your level 1. So you get the fast start bonus and the uni level bonus, but I only get a uni level bonus because that's on my level 2. And when that person on my level 2 invites someone else and they are a part of it, they fall on my level 3. So they get that fast start bonus plus the uni level, but I only get the uni level. And if a person on my level 3 invites someone else to come on board, they're on my level 4. Yes, I earn a uni level bonus again. But if that 4th person now invites someone, they're now on my level 5, I get no bonus. In order to get that bonus, I would now have to rank up. I would have to rank up to executive and unlock levels 5 and 6. And that's how it goes. So if I want to access level 7, then I have to rank up again. Level 7, yes, if I want to access level 9, then I have to rank up again. So I have to go from executive to manager to director to president to ambassador, global ambassador, so I can access the infinity. And I will then earn from everybody in my organization as we continue to leverage each other. Make sense? Of course it does. And this is where we talk about the whole idea of residual income or reoccurring income. This is where it goes. And that is one of the reasons why I would like to say Bull Capital makes sense. But of course, that is strictly optional. Not everyone is into sharing opportunity with others and they just want to earn passively, and that is fine. I just have to lay it out for you so that you can make the best decision possible. So of course, your efforts are rewarded when you share the opportunity with others and the company compensates you. And every month then we have an update of the various persons who would have made rank or would have gone up to the various levels. So in September, what we saw was 79 new executives, 25 new managers. All right. Now, this is something that you get benefits from. This is something that you get a reward from. So every time you rank up, the company seeks to compensate you for your efforts every time. So let me show you what those compensations look like. So we call it the reward plan. When you get to executive, you know, congratulations to our boy Nicholas Bagwan Dean, who just got up to executive yesterday. Big up yourself, Nico. All right. So he now has the opportunity to take an iPad or the cash prize of $675 US. All right. You go up to manager, you get a Rolex watch or $7,500 US. You go to director, then there's an all expensive paid trip for 2, or you can take the cash prize of $11,250. You get up to president, there is a Porsche or $75,000 US. And of course, you get to ambassador, there is a Ferrari or $150,000 cash. Sounds good, yeah? Yeah, I know, right? And also, when we get to the global ambassador, there is a Lamborghini, or $375 US. That's awesome stuff. That's awesome stuff. So the company definitely looks out for you and your efforts, because really and truly, there's no better means of advertising than word of mouth. Or you tell your friend and your friend tell a friend and your friend tell a friend. And before you know it, it spread like wildfire. So the company says, hey, for all your good work, here's a Lambo. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. But let's put all that fun and joke aside and talk about the numbers. Because what appealed to me before I joined this opportunity was the numbers. You talk about consistency, let me show you some consistent numbers. So just last week, we saw a 5%, 5.01% in returns. The week before that, it was 5.04. As I said, consistency, all right? Now, you can just look at the various contract sizes and you see the weekly returns. Now, that might seem small, but let me assure you that grows. And in no company currently in your central system that pays you 5% return per week. And I'm certain you might not get that per annum either. So just think about that. This is an amazing opportunity. And if you're thinking that it's too good to be true, well, my friends, if you know the power of the Forex market, this is regular, sustainable returns. And that's what you want. You want something that is consistent and you want it to be sustainable. What does that spell? Longevity. All right. That means you are in something that will last and not fall apart. Now, of course, we know that past performance does not guarantee future results, but we're talking about the consistent results that we have been seeing. So that's why we are educating persons on this opportunity so they can make that calculated risk and informed decision. Great. Let's continue. The month of October ended with us seeing a 21.12% return. Again, you can look at the monthly returns and the various contract sizes. So that is why we're trying to journey from 300 because, as I said, $10 a week looks small, but it adds up to $40 per month. Pardon me. So you do the math. And as you compound and you grow, you can see the amount gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, 5% looks pretty good. Yeah, makes sense to me, man. And if it makes sense, it makes dollars. So September, 22.10%. You do the math. And of course, for the year so far, we have seen a return of 219%. Come on. It's mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing. Every time I go through this, I'm almost speechless, but I gotta talk to you. So let's talk about 2020. The year when everything was just going downhill, economy was just in shambles, businesses were closing down, the pandemic was wreaking havoc. What was Cashfx doing? Well, let's let the numbers speak for itself. 329.54%. Wow. Nice, eh? Come on, man. The only question you should be asking me now is, hey, Sheldon, how do I get started, bro? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me answer that for you. How you get started is a little thing that we call Bitcoin. You have to acquire Bitcoin because it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. You purchase your contract with Bitcoins, and then when you are paid, you're paid back in Bitcoins. And if you are watching Bitcoin right now, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, all right? So let me just help you to understand a little bit about Bitcoin if it is strange to you. A few pointers here is Bitcoin is practically a computer software that generates a digital asset that is used to be an exchange of medium from peer to peer. What that means is it's digital money. That's what it is. And I can use it to pay you for your goods and services, and you can use it to pay me for my goods and services because we both agree on its value. Boom, Bitcoin in a nutshell. Versus government money, which we know and use right now. All right, so with Bitcoin, there's a fixed amount. There's 21 million Bitcoins that can ever be produced. What that means is that you're free from inflation. oops, government money, they just print it as they wish, and then boom, your money loses value. That's not good. So Bitcoin is definitely a plus for us. It has a public database, which we call the blockchain. With that, it can be very transparent. You can go on there, check out, your transaction and wait for its confirmation. All right, not approval, confirmation. So you wait and that happens and you're good to go. Versus the government money, there's no transparency. We don't know what's going on over there. We don't know what they're doing with what they print or whatever the case might be. Bitcoin is a decentralized fund. What that means is that no one entity owns it. You have some, you own that. I have some, I own that. When I send some to you, then the processes take place, the confirmation take place, and it proves that I've transferred mine to you and you're now the new owner. Boom, simple as that. And then there are also low fees attractive to international transfers and any transfers for that matter, versus government money where, that's not the case. It's just crazy. All right. So when we talk about decentralized versus centralized, of course, again, it's the central banks and the government that control fiat currency. So in other words, the best thing about Bitcoin right now is it gives you freedom over your money. It gives you sovereignty over your money. It gives power back into your hands. And that's what we want. All right, power into the hands of the free market to make decisions with our own money, use it how we so desire. All right, with the government, they cannot step in anytime, freeze your account for any reason or whatever the case might be. And, that's just crazy. So let's keep those facts in mind. Okay, you want to know more about Bitcoin, you can contact me privately and we'll talk about that. So though we said earlier that you don't need to refer anybody to get started with Cashfx, you have to be referred by someone. Okay, so you can't just go on Google and type out and go read. No, somebody has to send you a referral link, and then from there you can sign up. There are no apps for Cashfx or nothing like that. So be careful with anything that is making that claim. That's not how it works. You have to be referred by someone. All right, and as soon as that referral link is sent to you and you sign up and you acquire your Bitcoins, then boom, it's easy 1, 2, 3 to pay for your contract and get you started. In 72 hours, the professional start trading for you and you're well on your way. So the next question now to ask is, how do I get my money back? All right, well, it's simple. Once it's time for you to get your money back, and you put in a withdrawal request, of course, again, you say you're paid in Bitcoin and you can then convert that to whatever currency you use, whether TT dollars, US dollars, and then to JMD or Jamaican dollars. And then you go on your merry way, or we can just recommend a global MasterCard where you can use that. You can put your money on that. You can go to the ATM, you can go to the POS, points of sale, and you can do your online shopping just the same, right? So that's just how it is. So we're just putting you through all this to help you to do what matters. That's what this is all about. We want you to have your time that you need to do what means something to you. Spend time with your family, your kids, or whatever it is, enjoy life. So that is why we present this opportunity 5 days a week, as a matter of fact, 6 days a week, so that we can be informed and make a decision to put ourselves in a position where we can be financially stable. So at this point in time, please get back to the person who would have invited you onto this call so that they can help you to get started. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on board and being a part of the Cash First Group family. Have yourselves a blessed rest of the day. Peace out.